guys, so today I am sharing with you some simple dinner ideas. These are summer inspired, kind of like just easy nighttime dinners that you can get on the table with minimal ingredients, minimal money, because they're budget friendly and they're really tasty and easy. And a lot of the stuff I already have on hand in my house. So I'm going to share that with you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tiffany and this is Small Town 6. I'm a mama of 4 kids. I'm married to my husband Ryan, who makes his appearance in here a lot of times. And we have 2 fur babies and we also have a little hamster. So I would love to have you join our channel if you haven't already and subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching today. And say hey in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see where you're from. And so let's get started with our first meal. Okay, so today what I'm making is my go-to family recipe of oven chicken salad. This is something I shared in my very first YouTube video. I'm going to share it with you on here because that first video was super duper long. It was like my first video, so it lasted forever. But this is my go-to recipe. A lot of people request this recipe and it couldn't be simpler. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we need and get started. So the way I make the chicken, as you guys know, if you've seen my videos, I use my Instant Pot. And I'm going to put 4 chicken breasts down in here, and I'm going to put the 2 cups of chicken broth, and I'm going to cook it for about 17 minutes in the Instant Pot on the pressure setting. Okay guys, so what we need for today's recipe, besides the chicken that's already cooking, is mayonnaise, minced onion, garlic powder, lemon juice. Sometimes I put lemon juice in, sometimes I don't. Depends on if I have it on hand. Not this, that doesn't even belong there. That's the kids. Cheese, about 2 cups of shredded cheese or more if you prefer more than that. Like I said, I use 4 chicken breasts. And when the chicken's done cooking, I will cube it. And then croutons. So that's basically what you need. You can add salt if you want to or whatever, but the garlic powder adds a lot of flavor. So just this, and then it's optional if you want to add in slivered almonds, you can do that. I do have those on hand, but I can tell you I've never actually made the recipe with that. And the original recipe calls for celery, but I've never used celery in it either. I just prefer to leave that out because this is what we've gotten used to making over the years. So when the chicken's done cooking, just going to cut that up into cubes and then we'll combine all the ingredients and we'll show you. And for an easy side, I'm just going to use the air fryer, I think, and make French fries because I got a huge bag of fries. And air fryer is super easy and fast. Okay, so I'm going to use the air fryer, and all I'm going to do is I spray the inside of it out with some cooking spray so it doesn't stick. My numbers are rubbed off because this is like a really, really old one back when they were first out. It's the new wave one. So all I'm going to do is put some fries in. The basket's little in this one. These fries are super tiny for some reason. Just picked them up down the street at a local store. So let's do that. Close it, turn it on. Temp, I'm going to put it as high as it'll go, which is only to 390. And then I'm going to put it for 10. Oops. And then hit start. And then I'm going to have to flip it once it does it for 10 minutes to get it cooked all the way through. We'll flip it and do it for another 10 minutes. Also, the chicken is done, so I'm going to cut the chicken up and I'm going to combine it all into a 2.5 quart bowl, which is just, this is my go-to bowl I use. I've preheated the oven to 400 already because I'll only cook this for about 20 minutes when it's ready to cook. So what I'm going to do is chop up the chicken. I'm going to combine it in this bowl. Then I'm going to mix in cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to mix in 2 cups of cheese, and I'm going to mix in 2 cups of croutons, and I'm going to mix in So there's a teaspoon of this. I'm gonna probably put 1 tablespoon because I like the minced onion, and this is just to season it up, but I'll use about a tablespoon of garlic powder and then about a tablespoon of lemon juice. So the recipe really only calls for 1 cup of cheese, but I usually put 2 in because they like it extra cheesy, and then I also put some on top. So that's what we'll do. The real recipe for this, like, is completely different than the one I make, but it uses bread cubes. I don't use that. I use the cheese and garlic croutons because it gives it more flavor. I always go for this type because I've already got cheese in there, and I've already got garlic powder, so this just ups the flavor even more. All we'll do is combine all that in here, mix it together. I'll top it with some cheese, and we'll bake it for about 20 minutes at 400. Couldn't be simpler. And the fries will cook for about There you go, guys. Easy dinner. There's my oven baked chicken salad, some air fryer fries, and some watermelon I cut up while that was cooking. Yummy. Let me know if you guys make this down in the comments below. Okay guys, super easy dinner tonight. I was crunched on time because I got to go somewhere. We have an appointment. So I am making Olive Garden chicken. All I did was I took the part of the video out where I cut all the nastiness off of the chicken and toss it. So all I did was take a whole pack of the chicken breasts from Aldi's and cut it up in little cubes. I'm going to mix this into it, and then I'm going to cook in the oven at 425 for about 40 minutes and see if it's done at that point. So it makes it really yummy, this stuff. I tried it one other time. It's really good. And then I'm also going to make asparagus. All I'm going to do is trim the ends off of this and clean it with a little bit of vinegar and water. And I'm going to drizzle some olive oil on it and pop it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes with a little bit of garlic pepper on it. So that's an easy side. And then I'm going to pair this with some baked potatoes, and I'm just going to microwave those because I don't have enough time to pop them in the oven and let them cook forever. Well, actually I do. I think I will. I'll pop the baked potatoes in the oven, just wrap them in foil and let them cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then dinner will be ready, and it's super easy. Okay, I'm going to put the potatoes in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. This is going to go in for 20 minutes. And the chicken's cooking for 45 minutes. Okay, chicken's done. It's perfect. It looks a little like burnt on the edge, but that's just where the sauce was burning. And then the asparagus is done. It is perfectly tender. Potatoes have a few more minutes, but the rice is done, chicken's done. Such an easy and quick dinner. So there is dinner with the rice as the side, and then some of the kids will eat it with the baked potatoes. Easy, simple, cheap. Okay guys, today's dinner is going to be something I'm making up as I go. I'm making ground chicken burgers, and I'm making it with some homemade air fries. So here's what we're gonna need. I'm just using 2 packs of this because the recipe is for 4 burgers. I'm making 2 sets of it, so I'm using 2 pounds of this. This is just like you can find it at Walmart, but this is only $2.93, I believe, a pack at Aldi's. So, and it's got, can you see that? There we go. Look, 20 grams of protein in it, not much fat. 0 carbs, and it's so cheap, even cheaper than ground turkey. But my husband's not a big ground chicken fan, so I thought maybe we can spice it up to make it taste better. So what the recipe calls for is 1 pound of ground chicken if you're just making 4 burgers, 1 large egg. I'm going to use these egg whites because I've already got them and they're easy. Okay, then we need 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs. But if you don't have panko, just use regular. It works, you know, just different texture. It works pretty much the same. 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. It says shredded, but I'm just using this. I never buy the shredded stuff. I like this jar stuff. 2 green onions sliced. I'm just going to use onion. I don't have any green onions. A teaspoon of salt. I'm just using pink Himalayan. A tablespoon of ranch seasoning. So I just got one of these little cheap packs from Aldi's. And then also 1 avocado, diced up, small. This one hopefully will still survive for me to cook these today. And then 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then if you want to get fancy, you can use brioche buns. I'm not doing that. I'm using just Aldi's brand. And then for toppings, it says ranch, lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever. So that's gonna make our ground chicken burgers. Let's go ahead and get started. All we're gonna do is combine the 2. I'm doing 2, so keep that in mind. So I've already put 2 pounds of the ground chicken in here. I need to put, if you're using liquid egg whites, you would use 6 tablespoons of this to make 2 eggs. Or you can just use 2 eggs. Like I said, I'm doubling this. Then I'm also going to combine the Parmesan cheese, the green onions or onion, salt, and the ranch seasoning in here. Then we're just gonna mix all this together. It says not to overmix it, and then we'll add in the diced up avocado in last. This will make 4 patties, but mine will actually make 8, obviously. And then all we're gonna do is grill this on the stove. And I'll show you how I'm gonna make my little air fries. Okay, now we're gonna make the air fries. All I'm gonna do is I'm going to just take some, I've already washed them off. I don't peel them, you can peel them, whatever your preference. I'm gonna cut them, just dice them up into little like slices. And then I'm going to put a bowl and mix some olive oil and some Parmesan cheese together and then spray the inside of my air fryer. And then we're gonna cook that at 360 for about 10 minutes and check and see if they're done. Guys, I'm all about simplicity. So tonight I picked these from Aldi's. Someone recommended I try these. I'm gonna share them with you and tell you guys what we think. They said the red bag of chicken at Aldi's. I don't know if you guys have ever had these. If you have, let me know what you all thought about it. They said it tastes like Chick-fil-A, so we'll try that because I've got the Chick-fil-A sauce to go with it. Put those in the oven. Then I picked these up at Aldi's because we love stuffed mushrooms. The kids do not like anything mushroom related. I'm gonna give these a try, see how these end up tasting. Because my husband's grandpa recommended those. Shout out to Papa. And then it's just a smorgasbord of stuff. Got some coconut shrimp picked up for the first time from Aldi's. So all this can bake together to make it even easier. And I guess it comes with orange marmalade sauce. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Then I'll probably throw some fries in because the kids are not going to eat mushrooms and they aren't going to eat the shrimp, but they'll eat the chicken and probably some fries. So we'll just throw all this in, let it cook together, and do a super duper simple dinner. No cooking involved as far as prepping or doing anything other than spraying the aluminum foil with some spray and popping it in the oven at 400. And all this will probably cook relatively close timing. Let's see. This just has to cook for 20 minutes, but I usually overcook this stuff just because, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't always turn out. So that's got to cook for 20 minutes. That's got to cook for about 11 to 12 minutes, really. And these have to cook for about 15 minutes. So, pretty easy dinner. Everybody's always like, why do you share that kind of stuff? I'm like, because it's real life and this is a real dinner, and I'm going to let you all know how all this looks and turns out. That way, if you want easy meal ideas without having to do much besides picking the food up from Aldi's, then there you go. Okay, here it is. Chicken's done. Toasted some buns I had in the freezer with just some spray butter on them for a few minutes on broil. Here's the mushrooms. They came out real nice. Cheesy. Fries. There's the shrimp. Here's the sauce to put with them. Just microwaved it. And then here is the sugar-free cluckin' sauce, which I do recommend, from G. Hughes. Amazing. Tastes just like the Chick-fil-A sauce without the sugar. So, here we go. Super duper easy dinner. I'll let you know how it all tastes. It all smells really good. Okay guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some easy meal ideas that are summertime favorites. And I hope that you will click your notification bell if you haven't already, and hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. If you haven't already subscribed, love to have you here. I appreciate every single person stopping by and watching. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.